The market makes a midday U-turn. Is the rally over? Find out next on Invest with Jacob. You know, the market can be a real dick sometimes. They're kind of like if you have a little brother and they come in and they're like teasing you and they're like flicking you in the ear or whatever and messing with you and bothering you, and you grab them and you kind of throw them away and you're like, get out of here. And then they run down the hallway and you think it's over and you're like, thank God, let's just move on. And then that kid goes and gets like a Tonka truck, and when you're not paying attention, they come back and bludgeon you over the head with it. It's kind of what happened to us yesterday. The market really messed with us and then bludgeoned us over the head. Welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard. This is Invest with Jacob. If you like what you see today, hit that like button and subscribe to the show so that you can get our daily updates. We give you our market perspective, trade setups, and buying opportunities. So Elliott Wave Theory has two basic golden rules. Number one, you've heard me say a lot on here, never short wave threes. It's a bad idea. You're going to lose money. And the second one is do not trade wave fours. And we did not think we were trading a wave four when we bought in. I thought wave four was over and we were moving into wave 1 of 5 of 3. But here we are in wave 4 with a trade going, and it's super annoying. It's not a big deal because we're in for the long game. It's more painful for short traders, for short-term traders. But we're until next month, and we're still in good shape with that. It's just super annoying to have to deal with the up-downs of the market during a wave 4. So yesterday we had two scenarios. The first scenario was the bulls pick up the ball and run with it, and we just keep going higher, and we're in wave 1. The second scenario was we're actually in the B wave bounce of 4, and it comes back down, which ended up happening. The problem was the market kind of messed with us yesterday. When we started to pull down early, it looked like we might be in the C wave movement. And I told everybody if you were going to buy puts, that would be the time to do it. But if we take out the high, generally, that means we're going higher. We're going to move up. We're going to make lower or higher lows and push out wave 1 to our target. Well, the market had other ideas. It wanted us to go ahead and buy those puts, then took us to the high. And if you're like me, you got out of your puts because you assumed we were going to keep going higher. And then it crashed down. And then you were just super annoyed all day. And that's where I was. I don't know where you were. So very frustrating day yesterday for me, and that happens sometimes. That's why this is not a 100% game for anyone. If it was, we'd all be rich and retired. So here we are today, and we need to know what's going to happen. Well, the market, as it came down on wave C, failed to make its lower low again, and now I believe we are in what's called a triangle. So let's jump into the chart and take a look. So here we are in the 5-minute chart. And we're zoomed out for right now because I have to show you what a triangle is and how that resolves itself and plays out and what we should expect here moving forward and today. So since we didn't make a lower low yesterday and overnight looks like it's going to keep us right around the open, pretty flat. It's looking a lot more like a triangle. But the two options for today are we go ahead and make that lower low and then rebound, or it plays out as a triangle. And right now the triangle looks like it's winning. So we're going to talk about that today. So a triangle from our last high comes across the B wave top. And triangles, guys, are actually common, not super common in fourth waves, but common after a decent third wave move that's extended. You get a triangle breakout in the fourth wave. So that's kind of what we're looking at today. So a triangle is a 5-wave pattern that makes its low early and then resolves itself out in a lower high, higher low scenario until it breaks out into wave 1 of 5. So here is the top of wave 3. We come down, we make wave A. We come up to the top of B, come down in C. We have wave D that comes up again. Wave E will come down. And then from here, we break out up into wave 1 of 5. So this is what it looks like we're resolving as. We're gonna come down as a triangle. So we should see a lower high today, come back down, make a higher low, and then eventually, I'm guessing Monday, we will break out into wave 1 of 5. This is not a super uncommon event, especially after a wave 3 that's extended. And this is why you stay out of wave 4s, because of this whipsaw. It's super annoying. So what I expect today is a rise up to a lower high, pull back to a higher low, and then eventually we'll come over, consolidate, and break out into wave 1. I don't think we'll break out today. I think it's more of a Monday thing, but We can start to feel confident we're breaking out if we make a higher high over one of these lower highs and have a 5-wave structure up. That's what we're looking for. And like I said, that should start probably Monday. The overall big picture, guys, two things. Number one, I do want to be very clear. Your trades are your trades. Your risk tolerance is your risk tolerance. I'm not telling you to stay in this trade if you're uncomfortable with it or get out of this trade. All I'm telling you is what I am doing with my money. Currently, as we talked about, I have options that expire May 26th that are long. They are targeted at 420 on the SPY, and I'm very comfortable with where we are in the market. I'm not fearful that we're crashing down. I'm not worried that we're reversing. We are still in a bull market. The pattern is fine. This is a pretty standard Elliott Wave pattern. It's just longer and frustrating. So more than anything, I'm annoyed than I am the market's going to do anything crazy. When I do or will start to worry is if we can make a considerable break through 4100 into the 4070, 4060 area, I will start to consider other options and reassess my trade at that point. But for now, mostly I'm just super annoyed that we're trapped in a wave four because, as I said earlier, you should not trade wave fours. And here we are in the middle of one. But we're not trading the wave four, we're just having to go through one. So that's the update for today. The key takeaways are we going to make a lower low? Based on the market action, it doesn't look like it. But if we do, that's the ideal way to get out of this. We make a lower low, then we rebound and go. But based on the action overnight, I don't think that's going to be the case. That is option one. Option two is we finish out in a triangle here, as I have highlighted on the screen, where we come up today and make a lower high, and then come down and make a higher low, and then eventually break out and up into wave one of wave five. So that's the update for today, guys. It's the weekend. Grab yourself a glass of bourbon. Enjoy your weekend. Happy trading out there. Let's get this wave four resolved, and on Monday start the rally.